Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now I'm taking a look at Capcom's Super Nintendo conversion of UN Squadron, which was in Japan originally called Area 8, aka Area Hachijohachi. And as you can see, it has the Japanese anime style of visuals. I believe it is actually based on a manga series. Option mode. So you got three different difficulty levels. I'll keep it normal. You can alter the controls of the buttons if you so wish. I like them. They are exactly as they are originally. So you've got three different pilots you can pick from. Shin doesn't take as long to power up his main weapons. Mickey can use more weapons at the same time, whereas Greg can recover from taking a hit quicker than the other two. So there's the base at the far left there with number 88 on it. So because it's called Area 88 originally, that's why there's a number 88 on there. So we can only go to these targets within the highlighted area. Everywhere in the dark area is currently out of reach, and we get $3,000 to start with. So we can only use this Crusader plane to start with because we can't afford anything else. So you can buy weapons from this guy, from this guy, in order to power up. But obviously, with the limited money you have at the start, there's a limit to how much you can buy. The red waves of enemies are the ones that give you power ups. So ideally, you want to concentrate and fire on those if you possibly can. There are points where if you're I took a hit there, so I'm fine as long as I don't take another hit while it's saying danger in the bottom there. So once it's recovered like that, you can take another hit again, and I've just powered up my main Vulcan. If you shoot somewhere and the bullet seems to be stopping in midair, keep shooting it because you'll eventually uncover a hidden power-up. Oh. Just got to try not to take another hit, and while that's... Oh, sugar. Yeah, this is a classic arcade. This is a conversion of... Oh, God, this is essentially an arcade conversion of the arcades. I couldn't get it the same name. Oh. Right, I've managed to do that. Eventually, after you've been hit about 5 times, it'll constantly say danger, and you just gotta, and that basically means one more hit and you're dead. A little bit of mode 7 on that aeroplane there. Obviously, everything else is a sprite. So now I've extended the highlighted area. So we'll do this bit next, and I got my money back for the extra weapons I didn't use. So again, I'll have to use the Crusader because I can't afford any of the other planes. But I've got more money to have all the other weapons. Those are the only 3 weapons that the Crusader can handle. Other weapons can only be used on certain other planes. But the Efreet, the most expensive plane, is the only one that can handle absolutely every last weapon. Personally, I'd recommend anyone who plays this to not bother with the other planes and just save up for the Efreet. I just powered up my Vulcan again. And by pressing the X button, you can cycle between the 3 special weapons. So there's a Mega Crush, Cluster, Bomb. Oh! I'm saving the Mega Crush for the boss. That's the cluster, I just need to... Oh! Well, I've completely... Yeah, I took a hit while it was saying... So I've lost a life and I didn't get to reclaim all the money I used on extra weapons. So I'll do that again. Nice parallax scrolling in the background as well as the impressive lightning effects. The mech that I just picked up there is a smart bomb. How did I get that to appear? As I said just a few moments, not so long ago, if you shoot at an area and the bullets seem to be stopping in mid-air, just keep shooting that area and you'll uncover a hidden power-up. There are other sorts of power-ups available. There's another useful one is a unicorn, which gives you a shield that means you can take a few hits before it wears off. This is a really impressive shooter. If you like shooters, it's definitely worth a look. Although one thing is a shame is the simultaneous two-player mode that was in the original arcade version is nowhere to be found in this version. And when the screen gets really busy, this game does suffer from slowdown. It's quite an early title in the SNES's life, so it is unfortunately affected by frame rate drops at times. Yeah, this is a really great shooter, and it's got nice control. Ooh. Oh! Here's the boss, Stealth Bomber. Mega Crush. Oh, damn it. If I take a hit once like that, I'm going to die. Damn it! These bits are where you go for the green lorries. That's where you can actually pick up some pretty easy cash. You don't really need to take any extra weapons. Look at that! Look how impressive that is. And you just keep bombing your way through. And what you just just shoot all the targets on the ground, and then you get some easy money, and not a particularly tiny amount either. There we go. There. 20 grand of easy money with enemies that can't fire back. Let's try this one. Probably going to be a bit foolish taking this on at the moment because my Vulcan's not particularly powered up, but at least I'll be able to show you something different. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't be doing this one yet. Look at that parallax scrolling. Yeah, you also have to be a bit careful of the planes that can appear behind you because... Oh, bloody hell. Right, I have to go for that first plane section now because it's attacking my base. It's only if you briefly saw some other things. But this is my last life now, and whatever happens, I'll probably wind up the review once I finish this level. there's a nice difficulty curve in this game, and it plays really well. The controls are responsive enough, so that's always a good sign. And the bullets that fire from planes always go to where you were at the point when they were fired, which is not that unusual, really. The really nice explosions, the visuals and sound effects are very impressive for those explosions. I mean, you can keep the fire button held down for a little bit of automatic fire, but it does wear off after a while. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, this is... what mech. Definitely one there. Right, I've powered up my Vulcan yet again. You'll know when your weapon's fully maxed out for power, because it will say max when where it says POW in the top right corner. Right. I can't. If I take one more hit, I'm dead. So one more hit and I'm a goner, basically. Right, I've damaged them. Oh crikey, that was close. Ah, damn it! I didn't get out of the way in time. So I won't continue. I'll wind up the review there. But I've seen you've seen a fair bit of what the game has to offer, and there's plenty more to come. And there's some really impressive stuff visually later on in the game that you didn't get to see in this review. So that's UN Squadron for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Classic arcade conversion of the coin-op of the same name. Great graphics, nice sound effects, great music, really playable, balls hard, and yeah, it's a really satisfying shmup and some great explosions, and it's really fun to play, and it's addictive. As I said, there are moments when slowdown is a problem, when there's a lot on screen. It doesn't happen a huge amount, but when it does, it tends to happen more on later levels when the screen gets busy. But despite that, the game is still incredibly enjoyable to play, and I'd happily give UN Squadron on the Super Nintendo 9 out of 10. Really good. It is a shame that there's no simultaneous two-player option like there was in the arcade original, but this is still a very satisfying shmup and highly recommended. So I hope you enjoyed that review. I certainly enjoyed playing that again. Hadn't played it for a while, and I still love it. Absolute classic. Texie88 out.